Welcome back to Life Full of Zest and welcome to your full body Pilates workout series. This is day 7 of our virtual Pilates workout series, and for those of you who have consistently been joining me throughout the 7 weeks, thank you so much. I really have enjoyed meeting with you every Thursday at the same time. Today we're going to be doing a full body workout for 20 to 30 minutes, and we are going to be focusing as usual on those glutes and on that core, as well as just getting into those shoulders and getting in some stability type exercises. So when you're ready, let's get straight into it. We're going to be starting seated in a rest position at the back of our mats. We're just going to draw our hands all the way down onto the mat, reaching forward towards that front part of the mat. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale, we're going to interlace our hands behind our back and then just reaching our arms overhead. Allow that stretch through those shoulders. Inhaling, exhaling, lifting ourselves all the way up, lifting that chest up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, coming back down. Deep breath in, exhale, back up, and back down. We're going to do that one more time, just allowing that stretch into those shoulders, warming up that body, getting ready for our beautiful Pilates workout. Back up and slowly coming back down, taking a deep inhale as you release those fingers, bringing them all the way back down into that rest position. Slowly walking your hands towards the left corner of the mat as you lean in towards those right ribs. Allowing that stretch all the way down the side of the body into that right side of your shoulder. And slowly coming back to center, and then walking back to the right hand side as you lean into that left side body. Deep breath in, slowly coming back to center, and then interlacing those hands behind that back again, reaching those arms over as you take a deep inhale. Exhale, now coming up, lifting up into those knees and reaching up. Inhale, exhale, coming back down into that rest position as you bring those arms overhead. We're going to do that a few more times, lifting back up, chest to sky, opening that chest, and coming back down, reaching over, lifting back up, lifting that chest, and coming back into kneeling, straightening that spine, lifting arms all the way up towards the sky. Inhale, opening that chest. Exhale, we're just going to lift that right foot in front of you, and you're going to lean forward into that front knee, opening that chest, allowing that hip flexor to stretch out. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming down and bringing that chest towards that knee. Inhale, exhale, lifting back up and reaching towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, extend that leg, dropping that chest down. And last one, we're going to lift up and then just tucking that back foot up into runner's lunge, interlacing those hands behind that back, opening that chest, looking up. We're going to do that same thing as we've been doing. Inhaling, exhaling, dropping that chest down towards the floor, then coming back up and looking up. So this is a really nice balanced movement, stabilizing those lower limbs as you allow mobility into those shoulders and movement into that spine. Keep going. And all the way down. And keep holding. Now releasing those hands, dropping them onto the mat. And we're just going to heel toe our right foot out to the side of the mat. And we're going to lean all the way down onto the mat, pointing that right knee out, and then just dropping those elbows down onto the mat. Just allowing a stretch here. Deep breaths. Keep holding. From here, we're going to pivot that back left foot into a side lunge. And we're going to lift those arms up all the way to the sky. Deep breath in, pointing that left toe up towards the ceiling, and then dropping that right elbow onto the mat as you lift that left arm up to the sky. Keep holding. Deep breaths. Just using this time to get that heart rate up, wake up that body. If you can, you're going to take a bound, just wrapping that left hand behind your back as you wrap that right hand around that knee. Very nice, just looking up. Lean into the stretch. Keep holding. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting those arms all the way back up, and then pivoting yourself back into that forward lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting right leg all the way up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale, coming forward into a front support position. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering yourself all the way down, then lifting that chest up towards the sky. Inhale to pause. Exhale, coming into that downward dog. We're just going to walk those legs out, getting in that movement as we start to feel that heart rate begin to increase, pushing both heels into the back of the floor, tilting that tailbone up towards the sky. Deep breath in and exhale, lifting that left leg up towards the sky. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bringing that left foot forward. Now dropping that back knee, lifting your arms up towards the sky, opening that chest, leaning into that front knee. Keep holding. Deep breath in. Exhale, dropping that chest as you extend that front leg, flexing that foot. Coming back up, lifting up that chest, arms to sky. Deep breaths. Exhale, coming back down. Just allow that movement. You should feel a beautiful stretch into that hamstring as well as into that hip flexor. And keep going, extending that leg, dropping that chest. Last one, lifting arms up as we tuck that back foot under, those toes under that foot, coming into a standing lunge position. Deep breath in, bringing those arms behind the back, interlacing them, opening that chest. Inhale, exhale, dropping that left shoulder towards that left knee as you come. Just see how low you can go. Slowly coming back up. Inhale, exhale, coming back down. Focusing on that stability. Make sure that your body's aligned, that that front knee isn't going too far over those front toes. And lifting back up. And last one, coming all the way back down. Try to see how far you can get those arms overhead. And coming back up. Deep breath in. We're going to pivot that back foot again, releasing those hands. And I'm going to face your back, so just a heads up, my back's going to face you. Pivoting that back foot. Then leaning down in towards that left knee. And now slowly dropping that left elbow as you lift that right arm up towards the sky, pointing that right foot towards the ceiling. Now if you can, again, wrapping that left hand around that left knee as you interlace that right hand behind your back and grab your fingers. Looking up, keep holding. Just lean into the stretch, go as far as your body allows you. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly releasing, lifting those arms back up towards the sky. Rotating those hands back onto the mat as you lift that foot back, up that back foot, that heel up towards the sky. Deep breath in and just dropping that back foot into downward dog. Slowly rounding that spine all the way back into front support. Inhale to prepare, coming down and then lifting that chest up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, coming back into that downward dog. Taking another inhale, and now slowly walking your feet towards your hands. And we're just going to hold here in a standing forward fold, slight bend in those knees. Inhaling, exhaling, dropping back down. And another one, deep breath in. Firstly, extending that back, slight bending those knees, lifting up, and keep holding, looking up, shoulders down, and then dropping yourself all the way down onto the mat. Now, what I want, we're going to place our feet on the mat, knees are bent, lifting those hips all the way up towards the sky, squeezing those glutes. Deep breath in, and now we're slowly going to extend those legs as we bring our hips between those hands, lifting, making sure those glutes are still off the mat, then coming back up. Inhaling, exhaling, extending, and coming back. Deep breath in, and coming back. Inhaling, exhaling, and extending. And slowly dropping those glutes, extending those legs. Inhale, exhale, lifting those hips up towards the sky. And then lowering to hover. And lifting up. And lowering to hover. Let's do two more. Up. You can extend that neck if you want to. And slowly coming down to hover. Last one, lifting and holding belly to spine, stabilizing with those hands. Deep breath in, exhale slowly, coming back down, lifting those arms up towards the sky, ankles are together, pointing those toes. Inhale, exhale, reaching forward. Seated forward fold, deep breath in, exhale slowly, coming back up. Stacking that vertebra, bringing those ankles in line with those shoulders. Deep breath in, flexing those toes now. Inhale, exhale, tucking in chin, head, neck, and chest towards those knees. As you reach as far forward as you can, dropping those knees in towards the floor. Exhale, coming back up and stacking those shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Leaning forward and extending. And lifting back up. Stacking. Last one, make sure that those ankles are flexed. Those knees are straight and pushing into the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale, reaching forward. And slowly coming back up and extending that left arm behind you. Coming back to center, lifting arms up, back to center, right arm behind you. Coming back to center. So what we're doing now is just making sure that our body is warm, our joints are loose, so that we can get into our activations. We're gonna have a lot of fun today, so I hope you're ready and prepared. And the last one on each side. Just remember to breathe. Exhale, open as you look over that left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Arms overhead, back straight. You're activating your core even in this seated position. Coming back to center, lifting arms all the way up, and deep breath in. Exhale, tucking in head, neck and chest, leaning forward, pointing those toes now, and coming back up, stacking that vertebra, and then leaning as far back as you can with that back straight, and then rounding that spine to come all the way into seated position. We're going to lift both legs up into tabletop. You can interlace your hands comfortably behind that head. We're just going to start with extending left leg back up, right leg back up, and both legs back up. Slow and controlled. I want you to really focus while you're doing this, just keeping that core tight. Go as low as you can to the point that your back does not lift off that mat. So you're really focusing on those lower abdominals. And double leg, right leg, left leg, double leg, right leg, left leg, double leg. Okay, and keep doing this movement. We're going to progress. We're going to lift head, neck and chest off the mat. Deep breath in, realigning, lifting head, neck and chest, and left leg, right leg, double leg, left leg, keeping that core tight and that pelvis in neutral, left leg, right leg, double leg. And we got one more after this. Keep working. Right leg and double leg. Last one. Left, right, and double. Slowly lifting those legs all the way up. Interlacing hands behind that right foot as you extend that lower leg. And deep breath in. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Change over, pulse, pulse. And pulse, 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 pulse. Keep working. Just allowing that hamstring stretch. Keep going. And last one. Slowly coming back to center and slowly dropping those feet all the way down. Hands on the mat, feet a foot and a half away from those glutes. Deep breath in. Exhale, lifting those hips off the mat. One vertebra at a time, squeezing those glutes, bringing arms overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale, controlling yourself all the way back down as you bring those arms back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lifting back up. Lifting arms overhead. Keeping core tight. Coming back down. One more of these. Lifting those hips. Lifting arms overhead. Then bringing them up towards the sky. Keep holding those glutes. Squeezing as much as you can. I want to feel a beautiful burn around this glutes area. Drawing those heels into the ground. Drawing those knees together. Deep breath in. Exhale. We're opening those arms and those knees away from each other. Come back to center. A little lower and pulse. Open. Back to center. Lower and pulse. Open. Back to center. Lower and pulse. Keep going. And little pulse. We're doing 5 more of these. Lower that pulse. That's 1. When you drop those knees, just make sure that you are not tilting that pelvis. You want to maintain that height. You want to maintain that posture. It's just really the knees opening, which means your glutes have to work a little bit harder to keep that positioning of that pelvis. And 2 more. Last one. Lifting all the way up. We're going to finish with little pulsations, hands up towards the sky, and we're just lifting and lowering those glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift and hold. Lifting left leg into tabletop, and we're going to hold here, leading through that heel, lifting through that glute for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lifting the other leg up. Deep breath, inhale and exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that right leg, lifting those hips, arms overhead. Deep breath in, slowly lowering those hips, arms into a T-point or roller coaster position, just rocking those hips from left to right. And keep going. And deep breath in. We're going to lift those legs all the way back up, and grabbing those hands behind those hips, we're just going to roll back up all the way into a standing forward fold. Deep breath in, exhale, halfway lengthen, inhale, exhale, placing those hands on the mat, stepping your feet back into front support position. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting right leg off the mat, inhale, exhale, twist up for 1 and 2. We're doing 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Into a 3-legged push-up, 1-legged push-up, and back up, dropping, lifting left leg, inhale, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lifting that leg into the push-up, dropping leg down, leaning back into downward dog. I'm going to do another variation in that position, leading that head through those arms. Deep breath. Exhale, rounding forward into that front support. Inhale, exhale, right knee to right elbow, left knee to left elbow. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Deep breath in, exhale, lowering down to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up into upward facing dog, and then leaning all the way back into our rest position. You can take a moment here just to catch that breath, shoulders to the floor, inhaling and exhaling. Keep working, very nice. We are almost there. We are going to come into our all fours. Deep breath in, exhale, extending right leg and left leg. And we're just going to do little circles with that right foot. So imagine like you're drawing little circles on the wall behind you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, change direction. 10. Stabilizing with that core, hips are aligned, wrists right directly below those shoulders. And 3, 2, 1. And flexing that ankle, going into little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly I'm going to pivot, so we're dropping that right hand onto the mat, pivoting and lifting that left leg all the way up. Deep breath in, exhale. We're going to do the same thing, little circles for 10, 9, lifting that back hip, hips are forward, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and change direction, lifting up, keeping that ankle in line with those hips, pull tight, hips are aligned. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly pivoting yourself back. And we're going to go into Pilates push-ups, keeping that leg extended, flexing that ankle, deep breath in, exhale, lower, and lift. That's 1. We're doing 8 of these, and 2, 3, and elbows are coming in close to those arms, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, tucking in that back foot, lifting into 3-legged downward dog, and slowly dropping that right foot, and just walking those ankles out, using this time just as an active recovery. Deep breath in, exhale, rounding forward into front support, dropping those legs, and now extending the other limb. So left leg, right arm, same thing, pointing those toes, and circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other direction, and 10, 9, 8, core tight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now flexing that ankle into little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that right hand now and pivoting onto that left side. You know what we're gonna do now. Lifting that upper leg, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, and little circles for 10. Now making sure that your hips stay forward, that you're not dropping. And if you do struggle with this one, you can just make really small circles. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, and other side, and 10, 9, 8, 7, keep going, and 3, 2, and flexing that ankle, little pulsations for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and dropping that leg, pivoting yourself all the way back up, lifting into 3-legged downward dog, dropping that foot, and then just walking those feet out. And now slowly coming all the way down into plank position, then coming down onto the mat for our final sequence of the day. Very nice. Keep up the good work. We're going to place our hands on our sides, facing the mat, keeping that core tight. Deep breath in, exhale, lifting head, neck, and chest off the mat, squeezing those scaps, opening those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, coming back down. Deep breath in, exhale up. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale, exhale up. Opening that chest, keeping that core tight, squeezing those hands into those hips. Last one. Lifting up and holding. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep going. I'm gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting those arms forward and then dropping, coming into a counter pose for 3, 2, 1. Coming back into that position. We're going to interlace our hands behind our back, opening that chest. Now if you can, we're going to lift those glutes off the mat. And we're just going to do heel taps for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to bend those knees, drop those knees, placing our hands on the back, looking towards our right hand side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, extending limbs, looking up, knees off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, turn to look to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, extend. And to the other side. And lifting up. And to the other side. And last one, we're going to stay in this position. Lifting the shoulders, hands are extended, and we're just going to bend and extend our legs. And we're just pointing and flexing as we're bending and extending. And if you can see, my knees are off the mat. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly dropping down, coming into rest position, and just holding, pushing those arms into the ground, lifting those hips up towards the sky, into downward dog. Deep breath in, lifting that right leg up towards the sky as you tuck it in on the floor between your feet, your hands, sorry. Lifting up, arms to sky. Exhale, coming back down. And holding here, allowing that stretch into those glutes. Breathing deeply, embracing and feeling that heart rate slowly come back to resting. Now slowly just turning yourself slowly and gently around into a seated position. Flexing that right foot, tucking in that right heel into that right groin. Lifting those arms up towards the side, sky, and leaning that right arm overhead. Elbow, the left hand is on the floor. Deep breath. Keep holding. Lifting back up. And we're just going to shift ourselves, placing both hands on the mat as you turn around and lift yourself back into another downward dog. Lifting that left leg all the way up. Inhaling. Exhaling, tucking that foot between those hands and onto the mat. And then lifting arms up towards the sky. And then back down. Keep holding. Deep breaths. Again, just feel the heart rate slowly come back to resting. Deep breath in. As we lift up. Lifting arms up towards the sky. Then back down onto the floor. Gently shifting yourself around. And flexing that back. Right ankle, toes to sky. Lifting arms up towards the ceiling as you reach that right arm overhead. Keep holding. Very nice. And deep breath in. Coming back up to center. Lifting those arms. Coming into crisscross position. Lengthening that spine. Inhaling. Exhaling. Coming all the way down onto the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly coming back, and one final lifting of those arms up towards the sky. Inhaling, And exhaling, bringing hands back to heart. Thanks yet again for joining me and rolling around on the mat with me. Remember, if you haven't already done so, feel free to subscribe to this channel, where you'll be able to get more videos just like this one. And if you are from Durban, remember we are giving away free classes. Your first class is free if you want to join us at the Sunshine Club Studio for in-person Pilates classes. The rest of you, I will see you same time next week. Lots of love.